It's Carla from Casey Creates. I wanted to do a little haul video and show you some of the pretty paper pads that I've picked up over the last, I don't know, couple to 3 weeks. I'm always on the lookout for paper pads. Right now I'm on the lookout for my phone. I was going to turn it off so it won't ring, but I can't figure out where I left it, so I hope it doesn't ring. But anyway, I am going to just flip through some scrapbook paper books if you'd like to see. I'm always looking for something vintagey, floral, and nice soft vintage colors. So usually I don't find all of them in one paper pad, but a few of them are really pretty, which makes me go ahead and pick up the whole thing. And in these two, they're by Park Lane, and I often find these at Tuesday morning. I think I got both of these this time though from Joann Fabrics a few weeks back, and I had to get both of these because they both have gorgeous floral print papers. So I'll see if I can find the best way. That's not going to work. Let's see, to flip through them. Yeah, we'll do it this way so I can get both sides in view. Now this isn't showing up as teal as it is. I almost wish it was the color it's showing, because this is actually quite bright pink with some teal. But any vintage floral print that has like a brown or a charcoaly color with it, I don't know, I think it just makes it look more vintage. So these were just so pretty. I've already used this one in the recent junk journal that I created. I love that one. And then these are kind of like marbly, watery color prints. And this one is very purple. And this one is like a salmon, or I don't even know, sherbety color. I think of my mom when I think of the way she would describe certain colors. She'd call it salmon or sherbet or something, an unusual name. So now I do it just to think of her. But this one is a beautiful like midnight blue with these real whimsical shaped flowers. I love that one. I've used this one too in some crafting. It's very sky-like. Let me move my tea, which I seem to always have available. Don't you love that one? I love that. So pretty. I haven't found a use for it yet. It's very springy. That one's got such a tiny little floral print you can barely see it. And then these are paisleys, more of that really pretty baby rosebud. That's pretty too. It's black with little daisy background. I hardly ever use black, but I do love the print. And this one, it's nice big watercolor roses. And then we're back to the ones I've already shown you. That one's gorgeous. Let me show you that front facing. Isn't that pretty? Looks like you're in a wildflower garden. So that was the Park Lane Botanicals. And then I have the Park Lane Spring Garden. This one has some of the gold. Yeah, I've used this one in one of my craft and make projects. I didn't get to do a play and make this week. I might still get time. But these are gorgeous floral prints. Here's polka dots. Haven't really found a use for polka dots yet. I love the tiny print on this one. So if you like paper, like I like paper, I thought you might just like to page through these with me. I think some of these are still actually available. If you put Park Lane in Amazon, you'll find these. There's gold polka dots. I watch your videos to see what some of you do with stripes and polka dots, because I get kind of lost with how to use them. I love this one. Very pink and pretty little prints of butterflies and flowers. And even though I'm not big into polka dots, I love that light mint green polka dot. And look at this one. That's another gorgeous one. You can just tone those colors down with a little bit of gesso. This one's really pretty. You won't see this one very well. It's just got like a tan line drawing of really delicate flowers. And this one is like, I kind of call it a honeycomb or chicken wire print. And they do the same kind of print with flowers. You can't even tell. It's got like a honeycomb shape around each flower. And then you can see I used this one some. That is the Park Lane Spring Garden. And then this one is by Authentique. Yeah, this one's double-sided also, but this one is got a bunch of season. It's very seasonal. But one of the main reasons I got it is because I love plaid. And I was talking to my sister. We're thinking about Mom a lot because we're coming on the 1-year anniversary of her homegoing, and she used to call plaid tartan. I didn't know that. My sister, I said, I never heard plaid called tartan before. She said, that's what Mom called it all the time. So now I may start calling it tartan. I hear a lot of our UK friends refer to it as tartan. This is gorgeous little hearts, but this is of course one of my favorites because it's green. And there's shamrocks, and I could have sworn my brother had a shirt with that exact same plaid. You might not be able to tell, but it almost got like a magenta pink line in it. It's really pretty. So I'll just flip through these really quick. Look how vintage that looks, like a wallpaper from back in the day. Another one that reminds me of wallpaper. I love this one. My mother loved Americana. She would have loved this one. Red, white, and blue. Very fall-like. Let me put it better back in the middle here. There we go. And this has got like harvest apples, more harvesty Halloween kind of colors. That one is Halloween. It's got little jack-o'-lanterns and bats. This one's got fall leaves, really, really tiny print fall leaves and acorns. It's pretty. And then this is the only other one. It's got little teeny tiny holly leaves. And then we're back to the other ones. So this is called Latest and Greatest by Authentique. And this one is Bow Bunny. And sometimes I find Bow Bunny pads that I really like, and this happens to be one of them. And I do like when they're not double-sided, because then you get to use more of the paper that you really like. That's a really nice goldenrod. This one is, try to get all of it in frame. Hibiscus flowers. Oh, this is gorgeous. Look at this one. I think it's roses with, it might be cotton, but it could just be the rose buds that I see. It's in those beautiful cream, taupe, and off-white. This is a ledger paper one with roses on the bottom. Dots. This is like really weathered wood with roses on top. That's another gorgeous vintage one. If you can see. This is really bold. It's like maroon stripes. Kind of a collage look. Stripes again. Oh, this one's gorgeous. Look at the butterflies all throughout. Pink. Oh, this one's so sweet. Can you see that? Chicks, deer, bunnies. So cute. Little wreaths framing their faces. Be great for Easter. I like this one too. The little butterflies. It's very fairy-like. Oh, look how gorgeous. One's all green, plaid. Oh, look, that one's beautiful. It's very pink. And it's just got like the halo almost like print. Some tags, little journaling cards that you can cut out. Because sometimes you deserve chocolate eggs for breakfast. I'm assuming that's Eastery. Yeah, there's Easter eggs on that one. This whole pad might have been inspired by Easter, but I see many more uses for it than Easter. But now we're just repeating them again. So that is the Bo Bunny Garden Grove collection. And then I got a couple Stamperia ones that I've really been wanting. And they were on really good sale. I think I got these on Amazon. I tore my little doily. These aren't really new to most people. This is old lace. And I already used the cover one of this one. But it's, again, just gorgeous, gorgeous papers if you like vintage. And the thing I love about this particular sheet is if you look really close, it's a little bit of there's a little bit of color in there. Those roses right in the middle of the collage. But this might be my favorite sheet. And they are front and back. And I have crafted with a few of these already. But I didn't have any, oh, I do, no, that's not, I didn't have any dress forms or bodices, so I was glad to get this paper pad. These are just like lace strips. They have the names of all the different laces. And this is the back of this one. So they don't come with a lot of sheets. Oh, there's the front. I didn't. I thought I cut the front cover, but I didn't. So it's Stamperia Old Lace 10 double faced sheets. But again, they're just these really nice, warm, vintage, old looking taupes, tans, and cream colors. And then they give you these beautiful tags and journaling cards. Oh yeah, I did use a couple on this one. But look at these. Aren't they beautiful? I've seen people haul this paper and use it. And I mentioned how Siobhan, hi Siobhan, if you're watching, had made beautiful tags for my friendship journal. And I just fell in love with the prints on them. And so I knew at one point or another I would get this paper pad. I'm really glad I did. So that's old lace. And then the Stamperia roses and laces I thought would complement the old lace paper pad really well. So I got the roses and lace. And of course I love vintage rose, but I also love shabby. So this weathered distressed wood is just beautiful with the roses on top. And I do have a big roll of the distressed wood and roses paper, and I kept trying to talk myself out of buying this, but I found it on a really good deal. And so, oh, I know what it was. Joann Fabrics had them 50% off, which is very rare to find Stamperia discounted. So that's what talked me into it. These tags are just beautiful. Home Sweet Home. And there's more of the weathered wood. So I'm going to enjoy crafting with these. Look at that one. I don't know if it's showing up very well, but it literally looks like real lace. It's such a nice image. And then there's tags and numbers. And then I have a couple, this is just a printed piece of burlap, and then a couple other pages that I had cut out to start using of some of the tags. Let's see, I think this is just folded. Yeah. I don't know what I did with that. Oh well. And then this is some clock faces. So that's a beautiful paper pad. And if you're not bored, I still have more paper to show you. I have these decoupage papers that I purchased. I don't really get them though. I was excited because they said decoupage paper, but they're really kind of a thick paper. So in my mind, decoupage paper is usually really thin. And these are fairly thin. I'm going to take one out and show you, but they're about the weight of a lightweight copy paper. So I'm not sure how I'm going to use them. I could just fussy cut around and decoupage them, but it's not exactly what I had in mind. Though I will use them and they'll make great pieces for collaging. I really like the neutral tones in this one. And I didn't take them out of the package, so I'm hoping I'm not causing you too much glare. But I purchased these from the Bo Bunny website. And I think they're very beautiful images. Just not quite the type of paper I was looking for. This is a Bo Bunny Christmas pad. Really love this one. I'm going to take a drink here real quick. And I'll just flip through this one real quick. Those of you who are really good with design, I'm sure you have an eye for the polka dots and stripes, like things like this. I'm at a loss when I see those. The stripes I'm starting to get a little handle on, but I just wanted to show you the pretty Christmas pages. I like that there's that little 25 December in there, like a little script kind of hiding collage like. These are beautiful Christmas tags that I'm looking forward to using. And what else? This is like a green, olivey green damask, really pretty. Very vintage. And look at the music note one and the Christmas carols. That's a beautiful sheet. And then there's more stripes. I may have gone through all of them. Well, this one I had torn out, but it's smaller tags, but really pretty vintage ones. And another one with journaling cards, ornaments, and then more of the teeny tiny dots are sweet. I like, oh, that looks like candy cane. I love that. More ornaments, probably something you'd use for an advent calendar, which I've been in church and in a Christian home my whole life, and I've still never figured out Advent. I just don't get it. I need to really study it and understand it. But oh, I love this one. Look at that damask print. That looks like a vintage old wallpaper. Love that. And then back to the beginning. So if you're interested, it's the Bo Bunny Yuletide Carol collection. And then last but not least, I have this one, and it's by Ciao Bella. And I saw Dorinda's YouTube channel, can't remember, but she actually hauled this, and I had already had it, but she hauled it before me. But isn't this cool? It's very springy, but it's also very woodland and nature-like too. It's actually called Nature Microcosmos, but they're just so fun. Look at these beautiful colorful tags. Let me turn it this way. Isn't that awesome? So for a botanical or nature or garden journal, I love these. And there's journaling cards. There's the front cover. It's called Microcosmos. And this is the second one I ordered. I think the first one was about a writer and real nice tan neutral vintage colors. And I got this one off of eBay. And I do believe you could still order this one. But they're just gorgeous, cheerful images. If you like garden or nature themes, these are super pretty. Is that like fuchsia? I think that's fuchsia hanging down. Look at this one. It's so fairy and pretty. I love these. And then there's this one. This is a faux envelope, but these look like garden little picks, don't they? And there's the back of this one. There's a little ladybug. And then back to another page of the tags, and then this gorgeous one. So if you're interested in this one, again, it's called Microcosmos by Ciao Bella. And the last thing for paper haul I thought I would show you is I was mentioning that my husband, he doesn't always do things like this, but once in a while he just spot on gets it. I had put these things in my shopping cart on Amazon, and I took them out because I'm like, no, Carla, you're doing too much. And he must have seen them, and so he went ahead and ordered them. So back around my birthday, he ordered me these beautiful doilies, and they're in different sizes. There's this size, and then the size that I'm working on right now. And I'm hoping to make doily journals just out of the pages of doilies, and then maybe putting a little bit of tea-dyed paper to reinforce them. But I've been tea dyeing them, and they're dyeing beautifully. Like you can see, I hope you can see the difference. These are the tea-dyed ones next to the white ones, and this is one of the larger ones. It's got some staining on it, but that's okay, I love it. But I'm hoping to use these for the actual pages of the journal, which would make it very delicate, but that's okay. Seems like after I tea dyed them, they got a little more durable actually. It might just be my imagination, but anyway, I love the rectangle ones. And then he got me a package of varying size round ones and square ones. And these are some that I tea dyed, the round ones. And then these are the square ones. And I've been folding the square ones into envelope pockets because they fold nicely into that shape. So that was just so sweet of him. I thought I would show you my doily collection, but actually there's another one, and these are super pretty. These are the ones I really wanted, but they have flowers printed on them. Aren't these gorgeous? So these are bright pink with fuchsia roses. These are cream with beautiful little blue rosebuds. And then these are yellow, very interesting with the pink flowers. But again, I'm happy to have them in my collection. Super happy because they're floral. And that's all I have. I'm going to do another haul video of other random things. Let me just throw this in. I got a digital download. I think it's on Etsy. Can you guys see that? Nectaria, I think her name is. Anyway, if you can see it, you can look her up. But I saw this beautiful journal created with these papers, and it was a very reasonably priced download. So I went ahead, this is one of my favorites, of course. I went ahead and purchased the digital download for this, and I printed out tons of paper. This one is not from that same Etsy shop, but I want to mingle this one in with it. So I did front and back of these papers, and she gives you ephemera. I printed this one on tea dyed paper for the envelope. There is one part that I don't get. I've never understood the mason jar. Whenever I get that in ephemera, I think that people make it work great, but I just look at it and go, I'm not sure why I want to put a mason jar in my journal. So, but I'm going to probably turn that one into a tag since it comes with it. These I mounted on some heavier card, getting ready to make them into tags. And then this is just a mound of tea dyed paper, which is one of my favorite things to do. And I printed out some old Sears Roebuck advertising for Christmas toys, because I'm starting to work on some Christmas journals, and tracing paper that's been tea dyed, and then just some more tea dyed paper. I had a little tea dyeing paper party with myself last weekend. So that's some of the tea dyed paper. But I better end this now, seeing that it's 28 minutes long. If you hung in there with me, I really appreciate it. I'll do another video of all the other random things I picked up on my little shopping trip that you came along with me on last week. So thanks for watching, and I'll be back again soon. Bye.